Have you ever tried to walk through your house in the middle of the night and bumped into everything? It makes you wonder, how do some animals navigate the pitch-black darkness so effortlessly? It turns out, nature has equipped many creatures with incredible superpowers for seeing in the dark, and today, we're diving into the fascinating world of animal night vision. First, let's understand the science behind it. Seeing in the dark isn't magic, it's biology. Many nocturnal animals have eyes with special features. One key adaptation is having enormous pupils. Just like the aperture on a camera, a larger pupil lets in more light, which is crucial when there's very little light available. Think about it. The bigger the window, the more light comes into a room. It's the same principle. Another secret weapon is found inside the eye itself, in the retina. The retina has two types of photoreceptor cells, cones and rods. Cones are responsible for color vision and work best in bright light. Rods, on the other hand, are extremely sensitive to low light levels but don't detect color. Nocturnal animals have a massive number of rod cells compared to cones. This trade-off means they might not see a vibrant rainbow, but they can detect the faintest glimmer of light, allowing them to see shapes and movement in near total darkness. But perhaps the most famous adaptation, the one that gives animals that spooky glowing eye effect in photos, is the Tapetum Lucidum. This is a special reflective layer located behind the retina. When light enters the eye, it hits the retina first. Any light that isn't absorbed passes through to the Tapetum Lucidum, which then acts like a mirror, bouncing the light back through the retina for a second chance to be absorbed. This process essentially amplifies the available light, giving these animals a significant advantage. That eerie glow you see when a headlight catches a cat's eyes? That's the Tapetum Lucidum at work. So, which animals are the true masters of the night? Let's start with a familiar one, the cat. Whether it's your cuddly house cat or a majestic lion on the savannah, felines are legendary night hunters. Their vertical, slit-like pupils can open incredibly wide to maximize light intake. And of course, they have that powerful Tapetum Lucidum. This combination gives them vision that is estimated to be 6 to 8 times better than a human is in dim light. It's what allows them to be such effective hunters after the sun goes down. Now, let's look up to the skies and talk about the undisputed kings and queens of the night, owls. Owls have some of the most remarkable eyes in the animal kingdom. Their eyes are so large that they can't even move them in their sockets. Instead, owls have to turn their heads, famously up to 270 degrees, to look around. Their huge, forward-facing eyes are packed with rod cells and lack a tapetum lucidum, but they don't need one. Their eyes are so efficient at gathering light that they can spot a mouse scurrying in a field in light equivalent to just a single candle burning a football field away. It's almost like having built-in night vision goggles. What about bats? Most people think bats are blind and rely solely on echolocation. While it's true that many bat species use their amazing sonar to navigate and hunt, it's a misconception that they can't see. In fact, many bats, especially fruit bats, have excellent night vision. They use their eyes to spot food and avoid obstacles in low-light conditions, often using echolocation as a supplement, not a replacement for sight. Let's hop over to the world of amphibians. Frogs and toads are most active at night, and their eyes are perfectly suited for it. They have large, protruding eyes that give them a wide field of view, and their pupils can dilate significantly in the dark. Their specialized rod cells are so sensitive that they can detect predators and prey even on a moonless, starless night. For a frog, the darkness is a bustling world of opportunity. Moving on to reptiles, some snakes have truly extraordinary abilities. Species like boas and pythons are not only equipped for seeing in low light, but they also have an extra sense. They possess special heat-sensing pits on their faces that detect infrared radiation. This allows them to see the body heat of their prey, so even if an animal is perfectly still and camouflaged in the dark, its warmth gives it away. It's like having thermal vision, a true superpower. And speaking of reptile superpowers, let's talk about the gecko. We often see them scurrying on walls at night, and their vision is mind-blowing. Unlike most nocturnal animals that sacrifice color for night sensitivity, some gecko species have evolved to see color in the dark. Their eyes are so sensitive that they can distinguish colors in light as dim as starlight. To put that in perspective, Their color night vision is about 350 times more sensitive than ours. Imagine looking up at the night sky and seeing the stars not just as white dots, but in faint hues of color. That's a gecko's world. Now let's dive deep into the ocean. The underwater world can be incredibly dark, especially in the deep sea. Many marine animals have adapted to this. Sharks, for example, are formidable predators, and their vision plays a big role. Many shark species have a tapetum lucidum, just like cats, which helps them see prey in murky or deep water where sunlight barely penetrates. It allows them to hunt effectively at dawn, dusk, and in the ocean's twilight zones. And as we go even deeper, into the abyssal plains where sunlight never reaches, the adaptations become even more extreme. Here, creatures live in perpetual darkness. Many deep-sea fish, squid, and crustaceans have developed enormous eyes to capture the faintest glimmers of light, which often come from bioluminescence, light produced by other living organisms. In this deep, dark world, even the tiniest spark of light can mean the difference between finding a meal and becoming one. The vampire squid, for instance, has the largest eye-to-body ratio of any animal, a clear sign of how vital vision is even in the darkest place on Earth. So, as you can see, from the backyard to the deepest oceans, the animal kingdom is full of creatures that have mastered the dark. Through large pupils, an abundance of rod cells, and the reflective magic of the Tapetum Lucidum, these animals have turned the night from a challenge into an advantage. They thrive in a world where we humans can barely see our own hands in front of our faces. It's a beautiful reminder of the incredible power of evolution to solve problems and fill every possible niche on our planet. The next time you're outside at night and hear a rustle in the bushes or an owl hooting in the distance, remember the amazing visual technology they're using. They're not just surviving in the dark, they're ruling it. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey into the night. If you found this fascinating, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the wonders of the natural world. Let us know in the comments which nocturnal animal you find the most interesting. See you in the next video.